So, dear homophobic parents, your son or daughter is gay. They didn't choose to be, they were born that way. They know it, we know it, even you know it, but you're in denial. So accept it, embrace them, and move on. Avoid the years of tension, confusion, lies, and self-destructive behavior on your kid's part as he or she struggles against who they really are, just so mommy and daddy will keep loving them. I'm pissed off. That's on there. I'm not just saying it. I have to assume that some people will think I'm talking about myself, and that's fine. For the record, my mother is not a homophobe. I saw something online that got me riled up, then started me thinking of friends and students and others I know whose lives have been made a living hell because mommy and daddy, especially daddy, had told them time and time again, quote, no son or daughter of mine better turn out gay. I'll kick them out of my house. Get over yourself. I was thinking in general about many people I know and have known in the past, but in particular about a student whose father recently died, still spouting hateful things about gays, all the while his son was dying inside because he's gay. And all he wanted was his father to accept him for who he was. Now that's one more father dead and gone who never truly got to know his son, and a son who will live forever regretting it and wishing things could have been different. And I just put sad. And this is about a student of mine who really went through this, who is doing great, by the way, living a full life, and that's a whole other story. Beside the point. Anyway, an otherwise well-meaning person said to me recently, if my son was to be involved in gay behavior, I don't know what I'd do. Those comments frustrate the hell out of me. I know these are passionate people with strong, however misguided convictions. I know these are good people. They are not violent people. They wish no harm to gays. Well, most of them wish no harm. Homosexuality is not a behavior that someone gets involved in. You're either gay or you're not. It's wired in the brain from the time of conception. It's science, not faith or conviction or a choice. So if anyone is to blame, I guess we need to talk to God about it. Last time I checked, according to most of my friends, God is the one in charge of how we're wired. I'm not going to turn this into a biology lesson. You can do your own research on gender identification, studies of the brain, if you're willing to risk what you might find. Sadly, most of my friends who believe as this person does, will not accept it, no matter how convincing, if it runs contrary to their beliefs. The Bible said, blah, blah, blah. I believe it, blah, 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 so on and so forth, okay? I am as passionate about my beliefs as they are about theirs. Much of what I have to say is unpopular, especially where I live, which is in East Texas. Some arguments and beliefs can be overcome. I have not always believed the way I do now. If I can change, anyone can. I have a lot of faith in the goodness and the rationality of people, contrary to much of the evidence. But time is short and families are fragile. While we debate, sons and daughters are wandering lost because of mothers and fathers who cannot deal with reality. For just a moment, put aside your prejudices, put down your Bible or your Quran, get to know your son and daughter for who they are, not for who you wish they were. Your world will be expanded and enriched. Your daughters or sons will be secured. Be your child's haven, not his or her hell. And that's it.
Yay, we'll clap. All right. Yeah, there we go.